Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. In this lesson, we are going to learn about the life of Donald Trump. This is a long but simple biography. It is written for English learners, so the sentences are short, clear, and easy to follow. By listening to this story, you will practice your English listening, vocabulary, and comprehension skills. So, let's begin our journey into the life of Donald Trump. Donald Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York City. His full name is Donald John Trump. He was born into a wealthy family. His father, Fred Trump, was a successful real estate developer. Fred built many houses and apartment buildings in New York. Donald's mother, Mary Ann MacLeod Trump, came from Scotland. She moved to the United States when she was a teenager. Donald had 4 siblings. Their names were Mary Ann, Fred Jr., Elizabeth, and Robert. Donald was the 4th child. The Trump family was large, busy, and competitive. Fred Trump wanted his children to work hard and to be strong. He believed discipline was very important. When Donald was a boy, he went to the Kew Forest School, but he was sometimes difficult to control. So his father decided to send him to the New York Military Academy. At the Military Academy, Donald learned discipline and structure. He also learned how to be a leader. He played sports and became confident. After finishing high school, Donald studied for 2 years at Fordham University in New York. Then he transferred to the Wharton School of Finance at the University of Pennsylvania. Wharton is one of the best business schools in the United States. In 1968, Donald graduated with a degree in economics. After college, Donald Trump joined his father's company, the Trump Organization. At first, he worked on small projects, but soon he wanted to do bigger and more exciting things. Donald had big dreams. He wanted to make the Trump name famous, not only in New York, but all around the world. In the 1970s, Donald's first big project was the Commodore Hotel in Manhattan. The hotel was old and not popular. But Donald had a plan. He made a deal to rebuild it into a modern luxury hotel. In 1980, the hotel reopened as the Grand Hyatt Hotel. This was Donald's first major success. It made him well known in New York real estate. During the 1980s, Donald Trump became a symbol of wealth and success. He built the famous Trump Tower on 5th Avenue in New York City. Trump Tower was a tall skyscraper with luxury apartments, offices, and shops. It became one of the most famous buildings in New York. The name Trump became a brand. Donald also bought casinos in Atlantic City, New Jersey. He opened the Trump Plaza, the Trump Castle, and the Trump Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal was the biggest casino in the world when it opened in 1990. Donald was everywhere, in magazines, newspapers, and on television. People saw him as a powerful businessman who loved luxury, but business was not always easy. In the 1990s, some of Donald Trump's casinos and hotels had financial problems. He had to borrow a lot of money from banks. At times, it seemed like he might lose everything. But Donald did not give up. He made new deals, worked hard, and kept his name in the spotlight. In addition to business, Donald Trump became famous for his personality. He liked the media, and the media liked him. He appeared in movies, TV shows, and advertisements. In 2004, he became the host of the reality TV show The Apprentice. On the show, people competed for a job in the Trump Organization. Donald became famous for his catchphrase, "You're fired!" Millions of people around the world watched him on TV. Donald Trump's personal life has also been in the news. He has been married 3 times. His first wife was Ivana Trump from Czechoslovakia. They married in 1977. Ivana was a model and also helped manage Trump's businesses. They had 3 children together, Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric. But their marriage ended in 1992. In 1993, Donald married Marla Maples, an actress. They had 1 daughter, Tiffany, but divorced in 1999. In 2005, Donald married Melania Knaus, a model from Slovenia. They have 1 son, Baron, who was born in 2006. Today, Donald has 5 children in total, and he is also a grandfather. By the 2000s, Donald Trump was more than a businessman. He was a brand. His name appeared on hotels, towers, and golf courses all around the world. People paid to use the Trump name because it represented wealth and luxury. But Donald also had another dream, politics. For many years, he talked about running for president. Some people laughed at the idea. They thought he was just a businessman and TV star, not a politician. But Donald believed he could do it. In 2015, Donald Trump announced that he would run for president of the United States. His campaign slogan was, "Make America Great Again." He promised to create jobs, reduce taxes, and build a wall on the border with Mexico. He also said he would be tough on trade with China and other countries. Many people did not take his campaign seriously at first. But Donald Trump's style was different. He spoke directly to people. He used simple words and strong messages. He became very popular with many voters. In 2016, Donald Trump ran against Hillary Clinton, the former Secretary of State. Almost everyone expected Clinton to win. But Donald surprised the world. He won the Electoral College and became the 45th President of the United States. Donald Trump served as president from January 20th, 2017 to January 20th, 2021. During his presidency, he made many changes. He cut taxes, changed trade deals, and focused on the U.S. economy. The economy grew during his first years. He also appointed 3 judges to the U.S. Supreme Court, which was very important. One of Donald Trump's biggest goals was immigration. He worked to build parts of a wall on the U.S.-Mexico border. He also made stricter rules for people entering the country. Some people agreed with these policies, but others strongly disagreed. In foreign policy, Trump met with leaders from North Korea, China, and Russia. He was the first U.S. president to meet directly with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. His meetings were big news around the world. But Donald Trump's time as president was also full of controversy. In 2019, he was impeached by the U.S. House of Representatives. Impeachment means that Congress accused him of wrongdoing. However, the Senate did not remove him from office, so he stayed president. In 2020, Donald Trump ran for re-election against Joe Biden, who had been vice president under Barack Obama. The campaign was intense and emotional. Joe Biden won the election, but Donald Trump and many of his supporters believed the election was unfair. On January 6, 2021, some of Trump's supporters entered the U.S. Capitol to try to stop the certification of the election results. It was a serious and shocking day in American history. After this, Donald Trump left office on January 20, 2021, when Joe Biden became the 46th president. After leaving the White House, Donald Trump returned to his business life. But he did not disappear from politics. He continued to hold rallies and to speak about his vision for America. He has also talked about running again in the 2024 presidential election. Many of his supporters hope he will return, while others believe the country needs a new leader. Donald Trump's life has been full of ups and downs. He has been a businessman, a celebrity, and a president. Some people admire him and others criticize him. But no one can deny that he has had a huge impact on the United States and on the world. His story is one of confidence, ambition, and resilience. From building skyscrapers in New York to living in the White House, Donald Trump has always tried to make his mark. He is a person who never gave up, even when things were difficult. And that is the story of Donald Trump's life. Thank you for listening. I hope this story helped you practice your English. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more English learning stories. See you next time.